Oh, I'm at 2 health, I'm dead. So, welcome to the Ashlands.
As a survivor.
Valhiem, the Ashland. Definitely long gone are the days of a relaxing stroll through the meadows. The Mistlands, in my opinion, was already a large spike in difficulty compared to the plains. The Ashlands is a way steeper spike that is ready to ram up your rear side. So, like the crazy Vikings myself and my friend are, we went into the Ashlands completely blind, no videos beforehand to prep us, no guides or anything. Now, while you won't see footage of this part, we originally sailed south before the patch and placed a portal in the old Ashlands, since new updates will still add new zones, but only in undiscovered areas, because that's how it happened with the Plains update with the tar and so on. So, we expected to land in an area that would remain the same, but the rest of it would be changed after the patch. Well, we were dead wrong, as we walked through the portal to find out that the hut we made was now in the middle of a rampaging ocean. The wood had no support and began to crumble away. We had to quickly run through the portal again, as it fell into the ocean. Well, plan A didn't work, time for plan B. We hopped in a boat and sailed south, only to find out that the water around the landmass itself is boiling our ship and damaging it. Then a new type of serpent popped out and completely fucked us. Needless to say, we died and our boat was destroyed. The footage you're seeing here was actually our second attempt, as I didn't record our first attempt. But don't worry, the second attempt we also failed. We gave in and eventually did a quick search on what to do, and it led us to create the Drakkar ship, which we finally used to sail back and recovered our lost items. The ocean itself around the Ashlands is as dangerous as the zone itself, and seems to last forever until you finally spot land.
Hey, the party's coming to you.
There's a shit ton of them.
I told you the party's coming to you. What's
Cover.
the dude? Oh god, it's coming towards us. Oh god, it's coming towards us.
What is
don't know.
that?
We reached the shorelines and were greeted with an army of flaming skeletons, and the wandering world boss, the Morgan, which is this zone's version of the Troll. The Ashlands itself is covered in mostly lava and fire, and crawling with enemy. The spawn rate, I feel, is tuned really high, and the creature density is as well. It will be rare to fight just one creature at a time, as they're almost always in packs, and you will almost never find a moment of rest as they constantly spawn, either randomly or from all the tons of spawners around the area. Building anything out of wood is dangerous, as your building can now catch fire and the fire can spread and destroy anything in its path, similar to Palworld or Minecraft. You can optionally turn that off in the brand new server settings and modifiers, but why would I do that? Just like the Mistlands, you can find neutral dwarves that will start off friendly, but you will aggro them if you damage them or their buildings. However, their hovels contain crates, which is an early way of gaining some decent Ashlands materials, not to mention iron, which you will need to make a stone cutter and start building. Eventually, you can get enough materials to upgrade and craft decent items to continue your progression, and even raid enemy fortresses for items that you will need to summon the final boss. The brand new building materials were all creative and fun. The decorative tiles from the Ashwood set I placed all around my base because of how cool they look. I even used some of the pieces to make a trellis for the new grapes you can farm. Luckily, you could farm them anywhere, so you don't need to make a farm in the Ashlands. I don't think I could have handled a fourth farm. The new armor is very cool looking, and the melee weapons have been expanded upon to be progressed into different styles of elemental damage, which is a new mechanic that I love. However, the new mage stabs are very underpowered, and there's almost no reason to use them, as they do a lot less damage than the Mistland stabs. There is a new portal you can craft that, while it is massive, you can now transport metal with it, so it's very much needed if you don't want to make an Ashlands base to make flame metal. There is a new mount creature you can tame, which can ride over the lava without taking damage, so it greatly enhances your traversal in these lands and are worth taming, unlike the Lox. Sorry Lox, you're cute looking, but you're useless. Though I will say that the Askvins, or however you pronounce it, have very low health and will die if attacked by a lot of enemies at once, which is a common occurrence in the Ashlands.
Oh my god! So, luckily the portal is still there. But the blobs explode. And I am dead.
Yeah. Yeah, I know they do.
Okay, so why didn't you
Moving
warn
over
me?
Because I had a lot of stuff going on at the time.
Why didn't you warn me? Because half of our rock is now destroyed.
Yeah.
All in all, the Ashlands patch is a very hardcore patch that is not for the casual builder and will test you. Most of the new stuff added and the systems all function well and play out great, with the exception of the magic stuff. And I will also say that the ocean outside of the Ashlands, while it's very cool looking with badass music, sailing in is terrible. Not for the fact that you have to navigate the stalagmites, but there are a lot of hidden sandbars everywhere that you can get stuck on very easily. I've beached my boat several times now, and I wasn't even near the actual beach, which caused me to destroy and rebuild the boat several times. So with that being said, I'm gonna rate this new Ashlands patch a 4.5 out of 5. I hope you enjoyed this short little review of the Ashlands. I'll be starting up a new game soon to review and to upload on this channel, so be sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more long-term as well as short-term reviews for survival sandbox game. Florida Gatorman out.